Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. The latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Celtics. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Duncan is out there with George. It's the eraser. Then there's English. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Lewis. Maverick out there with Nash. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. And you can feel it, can't you? A little extra energy in the building tonight, Greg. Halloween always has that effect on a crowd.
And I've seen some crazy costumes in the stands, no doubt. But any holiday is a good day for basketball, partner. Halloween really adds to the atmosphere.
Now, here's English.
Hey, yo, right here. What's the roll?
George sets a screen for English. Takes it inside. Pocket 6. Embiid with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Maverick. Yep, it counts.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Now, here's Lillard. So pulls it up. The Mavericks pull it in.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Three shots.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so English will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Outside, Lewis gets the three-pointer to fall. Lewis has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's English. George sets a screen for English. Outside for George. Passes it to English. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Pass to Embiid, and there's the call on the eraser. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Now, here's Nash. He had 15 points last outing. Maverick can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Harrison. Over Lewis. Harrison, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Duncan with a screen on Nash. Lillard finds Duncan, and it's Boston with another.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Who is outside? Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Duncan.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Who is outside? Here's Maverick. Sinks the three-pointer. Mavericks got 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Outside, George. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Screen by Duncan. Harrison, the pass to Duncan. And it's blocked by Lewis. Here's Maverick. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Check out stats for Embiid. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 33 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Lillard dishes to George. And the pass to Harrison. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan with the screen for George. Here's Harrison. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks leading by 10. Nash with no one around. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Nash has got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it goes out of bounds. last touch by Embiid. Jason Kidd is checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Celtics. Walton's checked in. And Boston has possession, trailing by 13. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from the three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Pass to Lewis. From past the arc. Rebound, Bill Walton.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Harrison, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Lewis with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lillard outside. Back to English. Over Nowitzki. English's shot is good. English has got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, there's Nash with the three, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
It's his first trip to the line.
Reset. Reset.
And he hits the first of 3. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
And he's good on the second.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And he makes all 3.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Walton a screen on Nash. Lillard the pass to Walton. Here's Harrison. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Harrison's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In 4th, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. Pass to Harrison. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. English against Nash. Outside Lewis. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Mavericks making a switch here. Marion's checked in. Beal's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 8. Lillard scanning the fourth. The three. Rebounded by Marion for Dallas. They've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Lewis with the three. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Inside, here's Lillard over Nash. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Duncan. 8 points for Damian Lillard. Dallas leading by 9. And it's Marion in the corner. Another three for Dallas.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Beal. Out to Duncan. Outside, Beal. Lillard, a screen on Marion. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now here's Beal. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. And that one's good. Beal.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside, Beal. This one for three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Nice three from Beal. He's capable of doing major damage from deep.
Lewis outside. Misses the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Walton a screen on Nash. Lillard from outside. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nash outside. Duncan grabs the rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Lillard from outside. No good. His fifth missed shot from the field. He's made 3. Nash outside. Now Embiid. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
And the Celtics with possession here after Lewis's three-pointer that didn't go.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. Nowitzki, cool.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 11.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Nowitzki right side. Out to Marion. Lets it go with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Lillard. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Duncan with the screen for Beal. And the rebound goes to Nash. Mavericks leading by 7. And it's Marion in the corner. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. 6 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nash outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Harrison. Lewis covering. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And that one misses. Jones for three. That one no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And here's Nash. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Nash is out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Jones. Then there's Donaldson, and it's Marion in at the power forward. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Here's Nash. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
And he gets it to go. Harrison's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Kidd. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks checked in for Kidd. And the Celtics also making a change. George is checked in for Bradley Beal.
What's up?
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
Now, here's English. George with a screen on Marion. Shoots from the line, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by English. And now, look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Jason Kidd's checked in for the Mavericks. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Celtics. A nice shot by Maverick. He's got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
English, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
Dallas leading by 14. And it's Nash in the corner. Another three for Dallas.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to English. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Celtics making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks leading by 15. On the wing, Mary. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. It can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Timeout called the Celtics. Chris Middleton's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Bradley Beal. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Passes to Donaldson. Marion outside. And here's Kidd from the arc. Beck with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now the dish to Beal. To the paint. And Beck gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Maverick. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Celtics also making a change. Lillard's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Celtics trail by 13. English finds Beal. The pass to Beck. Now here's George. And here is Beal. The shot's good on the assist by George. Beal's got 10.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Nash, the pass to Embiid. Nash with it. 15 points in the game. And here's Kidd from the arc. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
George sets a screen for Beal. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Maverick. His three-pointers off the mark. And so George will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. Lillard against Nash. Can he keep it going? And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Kidd passes to Embiid. Out to Nash. Stripped it away. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Lillard with no one around. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Soft interior D.
The Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Duncan, he's checked in for Boston. And so it's Dallas with 17 points was their biggest margin.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Beal. He's got 12. George with the screen on Kidd. And Beal kicks to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Boston.
Checking into the Celtics, number 41, Chris Middleton.
Middleton on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 12. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Coming off a terrific season. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Now George. Pass to Kidd. Here's Maverick beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Now here's Middleton. Scoreless thus far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Alex English. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Nash. All free throws good from English. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And here's George. Following the three-pointer by Jason Kidd. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Lillard. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Kidd with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Celtics making a change here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Now, here's George. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Pass to Lillard. A 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's George. Still yet to score. And then Lillard slams it in.
And it's astonishing how Lillard can run up the scoreboard when he's in that zone. He is scary on offense.
Now here's Kidd. It's a 13-point game. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Middleton with a screen for George. And again, Boston with the triple.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
For 3, Kidd. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The free throw drops for Kidd.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one misses.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And he nails the third. Celtics trail by 15. George up top over Marion, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
The Celtics have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
Both good from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 13. The pass to Matt. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Now here is George. 5 points in the game. Beck. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Marion outside.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Lewis checked in for Dallas. Nash comes in for Marion. Perez, he's checked in for Boston. English comes in for Chris Middleton. Nash the pass to Lewis. Nailed from three-point land. Lewis has got 20 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
English dishes to George. Duncan kicks to Lillard. Duncan with a screen on Nash. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second. And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And here is English after Rashard Lewis hitting a 3. Let's go. And again, it's Boston converting.
As efficient a scorer as you'll find. English is just as effective in transition as he is in the half on the three-point attempt.
The Mavericks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Reset.
And he makes the first.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Celtics. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all three. Celtics trail by 19. George looking around. Middleton with a screen for George. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Three-pointer, Kidd. English pulls it in. And so English will bring it up for Boston. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the lob to Lillard. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Lewis kicks to Embiid. Fires from deep. And no good that time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Mavericks on top, up 19. And will return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Dallas, this game will help them measure who they are against an opponent we consider to be in the same stratosphere. But these guys want to show they've elevated themselves above that.
I like that, Jet. I like that a lot. Well said. And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up, a major deficit for the Celtics.
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been a clinic from Rashard Lewis.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Maverick. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's foul. We've got Damian Lillard. Duncan is out there with George. Then there's English. And it's Perez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's George. following Steve Nash's 3. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 10.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Lewis. English pulls it in. Celtics trail by 19. George up top. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lewis, left side, from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Lewis has got 29 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range? And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his program. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Just 5 on the clock. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks leading by 22. From downtown, Maverick can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Perez. English looking around. Here's Duncan. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Nash outside. There's the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Now, here is George. 10 points for him. Duncan with a screen on Lewis. Lillard outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 29 points.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Embiid the screen. Nash the pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Lewis. Passes it to Embiid. Great D that time from Duncan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the rejection by Embiid. Nash with it. Lillard picks him up. Nash the pass to Embiid. Kicks it to Lewis. Nash outside. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. The shot's good from Nash.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In fourth, the Celtics.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Perez, the pass to Duncan. And George kicks to English. Here's the lob to Lillard. Got a piece of it. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for George. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lewis misses. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Nash against Lillard. Outside, George for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Lillard outside. Bounce pass, English. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by English. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 35. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Jason Kidd is checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Maverick. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's English, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Maverick. He's got 13. Three-pointer, Kidd, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, English. Nowitzki with the steal. Kidd with it. Lillard picks him up. And it's sent back by George.
How about the D there from George, one of the premier two-way players in our league.
Number 44, Paul Arizin.
Left side, Kidd. It's good from about 19 feet. Kidd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the game from Kidd? I mean, we know he's an elite passer, but when his team needs points, this guy can carry the load as well.
Lillard finds Duncan. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going.
Rebound, Boston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 37 points for Lillard.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Lewis connects again from distance.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Dallas shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. And there's the pass to Arizin. Over Kidd. Arizin, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
English is screen. And Arizin gets it to go.
Shot's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams
Shot's
working
good.
to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They're moving the ball around so.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Maverick. From outside the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Maverick. 19 points in the game. Now English. Passes it to Arizin. Back to English. He kicks to Duncan. Here's Perez. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Perez is... Marion, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Donaldson. The wide open look here for Marion. Hands it from downtown. Marion's got 9.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Here's Arizin, defended by Jones. Lillard against Kidd, and Lillard gets double-teamed from the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Here's Maverick. And Jones has it in the corner. Another three for Dallas.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Here's Arizin. He's got 17. That's tipped. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Marion. The rebound by the Celtics. Perez has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks gave us some information. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Now a timeout called by Boston. Kings check in for Maverick. And the Celtics making a change here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Middleton. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
The Celtics shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Takes a three. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got his 5th rebound in this one. Donaldson the pass to Kidd. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Kidd's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Mavs. Middleton outside. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Beck. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Beck's got 6.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
King outside, back to Kidd. Feeds it to Jones. Pulls from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. Outside for Kidd. The pass to Jones. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Beck. Got a hand on it. Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by English.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Kid.
15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jones, no one around him. Dallas, no good that time either. With some arc. Beal from long range. Hits it from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Marion is out there with Donaldson. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's Jones. And it's Terry in at shooting guard. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Arizon, the pass to George. Over Marion. Poked away.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Kidd. Kicks it out to Terry. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 8th assist here tonight.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his 3-ball.
Pass to English. fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Harrison, the pass to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
The wide open look here for Terry. Another three for Dallas.
And how about the response from Terry getting his revenge there with his own three ball.
To the inside. And George gets it to go.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Dallas has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Damian Lillard's injury. David, any news there?
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. A tough start to the season for them, as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
It's Terry outside. Here's Donaldson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
George against Terry. And it's George missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Terry in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. English outside. Lob pass to George. Stolen by Terry. Out to the wing. English against Kidd. Terry outside. Dallas moving it around. A shot by Marion, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harrison, the pass to Beck. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Sean Marion. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
First free throw is good. Kings checked in for the Mavericks. Perez, he's checked in for Boston. Duncan comes in for Bradley Beal. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Dallas with it. And here is Marion. Right side Kidd. Knocked away. Duncan with it. He's picked up by Kidd. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Outside English. Pass to Duncan. The three from George. The kick out to English. Now the pass to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. And a deep three from George. Here's Perez. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Outside Kidd. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
English against Kidd. Down low, here's Peck. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years. Richard, are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, you know, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Jones from outside. The rebound by the eraser.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside, English. Pass to Beck. Here's the eraser. Launches it. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got his 6th rebound on the night, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Kidd with it. The teardrop falls in. Kidd's got 26 points.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
English sets the pick for Middleton. There's Beal with the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. They get Sean Marion. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Free throw good. Beal. Boston making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Here's Theus. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now here's Kidd. Passes to Theus. Jones, that's for 2. And it's Dallas with another.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Kidd against Lillard. English with a screen on Kidd. Lillard, nice form on the 20-footer. Lillard's got 39.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Lillard misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
A nice shot by Theus.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
It's Beal on the wing. Kicks to English. Duncan outside. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And again for 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Jones has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Beal deciding where to go with it. English gets the pick for Beal. And the three off target. Dallas shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Marion a screen on Beal. Here's Theus. He's covered by Beal. Clock at 6. Theus the pass to Marion. From down in the low post, it goes.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Beal and the pass to Perez. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Beal with the bucket.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dallas making a switch here. Kings checked in. And a change for the Celtics. George is checked in for Beal. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Here's Dallas. Left side Kidd. And Jones has it in the corner. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Jones has got 20.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
George sets a screen for English. Lillard outside. For the 3. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Jones has it in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now English. George with the screen on Jones. Here's English. Again, the miss by the Celtics. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Duncan with the screen for Lillard. Duncan outside. English on the wing. Guarded by Marion. 4 on the clock. Here's Perez. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Perez has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Nash.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Jones in the post, covered by Lillard. The jump hook, that's tipped, and they'll keep possession. A shot by Marion, no good. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Lillard kicks to English. George sets a screen for English. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive The next one's going to go in. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Steve Nash. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
A nice shot by Olajuwon.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dumars is out there with Jones. Then there's Brown. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Fox in at the point. Brown the pass to Dumars. Shoots. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Gervin setting the pick for Pippen. In the corner, Gervin with it, and the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And the Warriors with some changes. Malone's checked in for Brown, and Gordon Hayward's is subbed in for Jones. And it's Fox with the ball for Golden State. To the middle, here's Dumars. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Sampson. Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Gervin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Harper kicks to Sampson. Pass to Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And the first one drops. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Now, here's Dumars. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Olajuwon dishes to Fox. Goes up again. Olajuwon, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harper the pass to Yao.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now, here's Harper. Now Yao. Outside Gervin. Basket counts. 19 points for George Gervin.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Harper kicks to Sampson. Outside Gervin.
Blocking foul called on Karl Malone.
We've seen a few play-in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Free throw good, Gervin. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Raptors. Murray comes in for Derek Harper. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now Yao, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Petrovic. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Into the line for the Raptors, number 3, Ralph Sampson.
Murray outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Nicola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and I mean, that's why we won the game.
There is trust in all directions, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Marion. Here's King. Back to Embiid. Roy pulls it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's Weber in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. They now take the lead. O'Neal's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
Pass to Lewis. Here's King. Embiid with it. Shoots from 14. Dallas, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Ball against Jones. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Jones, the pass to King. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
You know King is looking for that high percentage shot, and he'll work hard to make sure he gets it.
To the wing on the left. Back to Paul. Here's Weber. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time a little showmanship on the slam.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And it's Jones with the ball for Dallas. Embiid, a screen on Paul to the middle. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Tipped away, and so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Terry's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Roy. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Spurs lead by 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
King gets the bucket.
And King is a spectacular scorer. I mean, even when you knock him around and try to get physical with him, he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Terry to tie it up. Not going to go that time.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Weber. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Lewis. Here's King, covered by Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Roy. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, of course, at the defensive end.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Embiid, a screen on Richardson. King, the pass to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Well, I like how King looks to set up his guys. He's known as a scorer, but showing you there, he can find the open teammate as well.
Pass to Weber. Ooh, poked away. Here's Marion. Here's Lewis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Here's Roy, defended by Jones. McGinnis, the pass to Weber. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And this is what makes Weber special, his ability to take over on offense.
Now here's Jones. Screen by Embiid. To the wing, right side. King, the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6.
Marion going upstairs to polish off the alley-oop.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. Outside Richardson. To the inside. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got rebound number 7 tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's King. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Roy. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. Roy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this 4th quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And the Mavericks call time here. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
O'Neal, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Richardson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Kidd, the pass to Embiid. Pass to Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either. San Antonio leading. Paul passes to O'Neal. Outside Paul. Here's O'Neal. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Kidd with the bucket.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Paul. O'Neal inside. Embiid's there. O'Neal misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Embiid. Jones, the pass to Nowitzki. Another one falls for Dallas.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Kidd. Down low. To tie it up. And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ball against Embiid. Paul with the bucket.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Pass to Embiid. Jones with the ball. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound San Antonio. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Outside Paul. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
There goes Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Weber's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Paul. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. It's kept alive. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks shooting at a respectable 49%. Marion passes to Kidd. Now here's Embiid. With the 10-footer, that one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Inside, here's O'Neal. Tries again, and he dunks it down.
One of the reasons he was the first overall pick in the draft. A big fella coming up big at a big moment.
There's a screen. Ooh, it's stolen away. He goes up, trips down the breakaway slam.
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Marion. Outside Jones. Here's Kidd. Doesn't go for him. Paul with some nice D. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. King, he's checked in for Embiid.
Substitution. Number 1.
Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. And that's an intentional foul. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 8. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
.36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Jones. 4-3. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
From deep, Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one, but the game seems out of reach anyway.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lewis has checked in.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Timeout on the floor, Mavericks. They're down by 7. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Jones from outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Roy. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Here's Baylor. The shot from the low post is good. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Barry. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Davis. Then it's Malone, and it's McAdoo in at the 4 spot. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Hagan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league. And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Here's Embry. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
Here's Embry after the made shot from John Havlicek. A nice shot by Hagan.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Arenas. It's rebounded by Indiana. Embry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Hagan. Passes it to Kuzi. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. A nice shot by Hagan.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And here are the Bulls now after Indiana gets the 3. Arenas with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bing. To the inside. Kuzi. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come.